All right, van lifers and those interested in getting into van life, I actually was thinking it's been over a year since I moved into the van, and I've been in it pretty much full time over that span. It was time for some pros and cons, especially for people that are looking at moving into smaller spaces such as a van or even a cargo trailer, things like that. This video is going to be focused on the downside of living in a van. So van life is super glamorous online, but what we don't tell you is how easy it is to get dirty. For instance, I am laying on a pile of clean clothes that I am too lazy to put away. Noise, concrete trucks at 1 a.m., trash trucks at 3 a.m. You hear it all. You get used to it, sort of. It's kind of odd, but you do. You can see that unmade bed back there. So bad. So if you wake up and you don't make your bed first thing in the morning, your entire day is a wreck. Everything squeaks when you're driving. Everything. Anything that you can think of, it squeaks when you're driving. Oh, crap. Mention that I have to sweep the floors every day. Just like in a house, but even more so because it is a vehicle that has a lot of open space where things can get in. Spiders. Bugs. My van is based out of Florida, which means it is really hot most of the year. The downside to having a van is being tied to how are you going to run your electric, really the AC. Everything can get over 100 degrees in here. I'm not sure how outdoorsy you are, but this right here is my best friend, especially living in the van. If one mosquito gets in the middle of the night, you are slapping yourself in the head and waking yourself up. This right here causes cancer, and it also gets rid of that darn mosquito that wants to kill you. The downside of driving my home around is my dashboard is currently lit up like a Christmas tree. Cooking is pretty simple in the van. You have one pot and you have one pan. Those are your options for cooking. We don't have a microwave. I don't have an oven. And I don't have a toaster. I don't know if I've mentioned mosquitoes. I have to carry my backpack around because I don't know how to travel without all of the nice amenities of having my home with me. Mosquitoes. If you choose to live in a van, you choose to leave all privacy behind. If you leave your van open for longer than 2 minutes, there will be folks that will walk up to your van and randomly start taking photos or asking questions about your living situation. And a lot of people are genuinely concerned that you are not okay. That right there is what we call avoiding fires. Because guess what? This is not called Sparky for some unknown reason. It's called Sparky because it's been set on fire. It's very hard to explain why you live in a van, not including melted electrical cables. What makes you want to give up the creature comforts of a home and warm shower and all of those things and move into a space that is, less than 60 square feet? It's insane, right? It is. And that's okay, as long as you can find the right people who can understand that this was a choice and that you actually enjoy it and that it allows for a lot of other freedoms in your life. The last thing is, nobody thinks this is going to happen, but what happens if you end up sick? What bathroom are you going to use? Shower? Can you get into your bed and your van doesn't make soup for you? All right, so as you can see, there are a lot of reasons for why the van life might not work perfectly for what you are doing or what you're looking towards doing. However, I will say it is awesome, and it does open up a ton of freedoms for the rest of travel and living and expenses and things of that sort. The next video is going to be all of the wonderful things that I love about living in the van, and maybe the next video will be a van tour because it's been a year. I have changed it a lot. All right, thanks guys for watching, and if you have any questions, just make sure you put them in the comments below, and I'm happy to kind of walk through some of those with you in one of my next videos.